Is going on? Yes, let's talk about it. So, let's talk about mental health. And where does your trauma stem from, right? In mental health, trauma can stem from anywhere. But where does your trauma stem from? Where do you believe that your issues in your life when it comes to trauma, where does it come from? Where do you get it? How did you receive it? Who gave it to you? Why did you adapt it? Right? And in asking these questions, I really want you guys to think about this and think about trauma and what does it mean to be traumatized? What does it mean to suffer from an experience that you may not, or feel that you may not recover from? Now, there are a lot of things that happen in life, and there are a lot of experiences that you go through as an individual, and there's experiences that we go through as collective. That means we all go through it together, like the pandemic. Yes, we all had to go through it together, right? And I know it got hard, and for many, it surely was very stressful, but you made it through, and for those who made it through, you need to congratulate yourself. We're not out of the woods yet, and we're definitely not where we need to be mentally, meaning the collective. And there are so much issues that need to be addressed, and they may not be addressed, right? So at this point, there are very high levels of anxiety, right? It's high levels of anxiety that's happening in society today. And one of the main reasons for the high level of anxiety is the pandemic. Being locked up in the house for too long, a lot of people didn't know what to do with that time. Being away from other people in human interaction for many, a lot of people did not cope with that very well. Others did go to work during the pandemic, like the healthcare workers, those who work at Target, those who worked at Walmart, bigger chain companies, those who worked at food companies that were only doing deliveries, the drivers that were outside that was delivering these foods to you. And yes, the Uber and Lyft drivers that are outside on a daily basis getting you to where you need to go. Right? We can't forget MTA, and we cannot forget any other form of transportation system that got you to where you needed to go. The airplane that got you to where you needed to go. The bus ride that got you to where you needed to go. But none of these things stopped, nor did it help your anxiety. And it's time for you to take a look at your life and the things that are happening and where your life is going at this time. Many people are suffering from high anxiety. And the high anxiety comes from the distress that the world has brought on you. Right? Some people may not agree. Oh, I'm not suffering. Hey, I'm not here to diagnose you, but I'm telling you, yes, I'm telling you that you are suffering from high anxiety. Right? Do you find yourself yelling in traffic? I'll wait. High anxiety. Do you find yourself yelling on the line? High anxiety. Do you find yourself yelling for a small conversation because of someone's level of comprehension in that conversation? That is high anxiety, right? And in order to get through life and understand life and the things that are taking place around you, you need to take a step back, right? Upon taking this step back, what it does is it helps you to see things from a different perspective. And that different perspective is always needed no matter the situation. Whether you're at home with friends or family, on the job with coworkers, on the road with strangers that you do not know, you need to take a step back. Because everyone is suffering from something. Everyone is going through something. And everyone is feeling the pressure of life at this point. It doesn't matter who you are, what your income look like, or what you may feel the world needs to look like, right? Everyone is suffering from something at this point. And going through a pandemic at a point in your life where some people were soaring, some people were already crashing. It's various things that were taking place. But when this pandemic hit, it changed life for everyone. And it did. And it changed mostly on a mental basis. So here we are now. Want help with your high anxiety? Click the link in the bio. Everyday's journey, self-evolution journey is here for you. We're here to help you reduce that anxiety and even get rid of the anxiety. We're here to help you function through life as cognitive as you possibly can, right? Because let's face it, things don't get easier in life. We just get better at the things that we're doing. Things don't change because we want it to change. It changes because we put the effort towards the change. So what is it that you're suffering from at this moment? What is it that you're going through at this moment? What is it that you need help with at this moment? And I can tell you, your mental state of mind, right? Because that's what's suffering the most at this time. So, one-on-one counseling is definitely available for you. Self-evolution journey is there as well. That's a complete package, right? We have our roadmap to self-appreciation. That is a wellness shop, right? The shop only holds 5 people. 5, single. Más 6. See? Yes. So we hold 5, max of 6. The reason why these classes are so small or these shops are so small is because they're very intimate and we get to the core of what is taking place that is keeping you from moving forward or even getting over this point of anxiety in your life. People suffer from anxiety at different points in their life. And the level of anxiety is not because anything that you did per se. It's just life. You develop certain things in life that you may not notice, or you may notice and you don't know where it comes from, or you don't know what it is. But anxiety is number 1. Depression is number 2. Right? Once you start 1, it's a downward spiral from there. So the best bet for you is to get some help. So do not forget to click the link in the bio so we can get you functioning at a proper state of mind. We can get you cognitive of life and understanding what is taking place and how you can deal with what is taking place. Everything does not always have to be overwhelming. Everything does not always have to be stressful. Everything does not always have to bring out this negative emotion in you, right? Everyone reacts to things. I do sometimes. I'm not excluded from it because you get to the point of not thinking about the behavior before you do it. That's why we no longer want to react to things, but act accordingly. And it feels like, well, easier said than done. It is easy to say things. It is very easy to say things. It is more than just saying at this point. It is really taking action to get you to where you need to go. So let's take this action today to get you to where you need to go. Sign up for the Evolution Shop. Sign up for the Self-Evolution Journey. Our roadmap to self-appreciation. The fun and relaxation discovery. These things are tools that you are able to use to bring you a peace of mind, to find balance within your life, create a sense of harmony. Because life does not get easier. As I have said, you just get better at living it. And if you're ready to get better at living it, And I know you're ready to get better at living it, right? Click the link in the bio and let's go.